Outdated Megalodon needs no introduction, the largest shark to have ever existed, and a massive predator that caught the eyes of many paleontologists. It is often classed as the most powerful predator to have ever lived, but many paleontologists have had different views on how big this creature truly is. So how big was it? Was it truly the 50-meter monster like the specimen named Scarface in Meg, the Trench? Well, to answer this, we have to go back in time a bit. Megalodon was first described in 1835 by Swiss-born American naturalist, geologist, and teacher Louis Agassiz, who named the species Carcharodon Megalodon. People used to think the teeth, which were the only piece of the animal found at the time, were the teeth of dragons. In the late 1990s, Outdated Megalodon, or Carcharodon Megalodon, was officially named. Its size could only be based off of teeth that were 3 to 4.5 inches. So based off this assumption, the ladder for Megalodon size varied based off of belief, but it was believed to be anywhere from 50 to 59 feet long, or about 15.24 to 18 meters, and about 60 metric tons, making it the largest predator of the time. This was true up until 2022, where a new reconstruction that extrapolated from great whites caught the attention of Kenshu Shimada, a paleobiologist at DePaul University in Chicago, and his colleagues. That study based its reconstruction on the cartilaginous vertebral column of purported Megalodon remains housed in a Belgian museum. The main takeaway from this study was that Megalodon had a much longer frame than previously thought, making it larger. At the same time, teeth that measured 5 to 6 or even 7 inches were found and studied to prove a larger length for the shark. Then something big happened. Roughly about a year later, vertebrae columns were found of a creature that would have measured up to 20 to 25 meters or so. For many months, this predator would catch the eye for being the largest of the time, since there hasn't been a predator like it. This predator was dubbed the Yellowstone hyperpredator. And for many months, the status of this creature consistently changed. It was thought to be a macroraptorial whale, but then thought to have been a pliosaur. However, when the study released in March, it actually turned out to be a Megalodon specimen that was about 28 meters long, making it an absolute giant, but it also had a slightly still growing spinal bone, meaning it could have grown a bit bigger. Using the past and these modern estimates, we can establish a mean and average meg size of 19.81 meters, or 65 feet long, also weighing in at about 63.5 metric tons. But how do we figure out the max size? Using this chart for the size stats of bull sharks and assuming this point in the max, and this point is the ever age based on the data I use. Bull sharks, since they are a close enough common relative, we get about 100 feet long for the shark. For the weight, we can use the square cube law. 30.48 divided by 19.8, 1/3 equal to 3.64243207251. Multiply that by 63.5. And we get 231.29 metric tons, making it heavier than the blue whale at 200 metric tons. Though these were the rare absolute max specimens that would not have been the most common and would be extremely hard to find, with the 65-foot estimate being the average, it was still a beast.